Hi everybody, welcome to my living room. It's the only place I could find in the house that was relatively tidy. So I thought I'd welcome you to the Whitmore household living room. The Lego Star Wars you can see in the background, I'd like to say belongs to my children, but it doesn't. It belongs to my 38-year-old husband. Gets a piece of Lego Star Wars every Christmas and birthday. Big kids, hey? So welcome. Over the past couple of days, I've been collecting questions from clients and people that are interested in booking the holidays with me, and just wanted to find out kind of what people are thinking of, and if they've got any questions that maybe they wouldn't have put to me if they hadn't been prompted to. So I actually was pleasantly surprised at quite a few that I got. So I can't go through them all, else we'd be here. Oh. Let me just see if any more people are joining us. So yeah, so I've got a list of questions from people, and I'm just going to go through a few, and then I thought, you know, if people are quite keen to hear more over time, then maybe I'll do this once a week or every couple of weeks, and just see what people want to learn and what they want to know about. So let's get going. So the first question that I'm just going to go down the questions in the order that came into me. So the first question that I was asked was, what holiday would I love to go on? And the honest answer to this is there's so many options. I can't say for definite this is it, because there's just too much. My bucket list just gets bigger and bigger the more inquiries I take on and the more different places that I explore for other people. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, I need to go there as well. I want to come along as well. So it is really difficult, but based on today, and you know, it's Friday fun day, and I thought, you know, fancy something quite exciting. And this morning I watched a training session on Royal Caribbean's cruise lines, and they have got an island in the Bahamas that they sail into, which is called Coco Cay, and it's going to be available to sail into from next year. It looks so exciting. There's a floating playground. There's eco tours you can go on. You can go parasailing, you can go kayaking, you can just chill out in a hammock if you like. So it's just like, you know, when you look at a map for the theme park and you're trying to plan which rides you're going to go on first, if you look at the map for Coco Cay out in the Bahamas, it's just, I'd be like that. I'd be like a kid in a sweet shop going to that place. I've been joining in with all the kids on the water slide. So that's the mood I'm in today. I thought Friday, something exciting to go and enjoy. That's where I'd be off to today. Somebody said, there's your passport, where can you go? I'd be off to the Bahamas on a Royal Caribbean cruise line. The second question I was asked, which I actually get asked a fair bit, which is understandable, but the second question that came into me was, who are travel counsellors? And I can understand why people ask that question, because we don't have a high street presence. We don't have any stores that you might find with a typical travel consultant. So to be asked who are travel counsellors is I do understand why people ask that question, and people want to be confident in who they're booking with and where the money's going and things like that. So, and it's important. Basically, really to put it quite quickly, because there's so much I could say about travel counsellors, but we are a collection of experienced travel consultants, and there's a few thousand of us throughout the globe. We don't have any high street stores, as I say. We're all self-employed. We all work from home or from, you know, wherever we choose to work from. And I think the best thing that I find about travel counsellors is that we're just an amazing mass of knowledge. So as much as I'm well travelled and as much as I've been to loads of different places, I can only talk to you about specific areas that I've been to. So if you're inquiring about a place, it's a big world out there, and I'd like to visit everywhere, but it's a big world out there. And if you're inquiring about a place I've never been to, all I've got to do is put whatever questions into the forum, goes out to all the other travel counsellors worldwide, and I get an answer like that, which then comes on to you, and I can guide you and you know, relay that information to yourself for your holiday plans. Everything is really stress-free, and I think that the biggest difference that I have with working with travel counsellors is if you place an inquiry with me, we have a conversation. I picked up an inquiry earlier this week that was quite basic. We want to go to Crete, we want to go early October, we want to go for a week, we want a nice hotel, and that was pretty much it. But by having the conversation with the client, I found out they're going to Crete to see the historical sites. They are going on their honeymoon. They got married 5 years ago. They've never had their honeymoon yet, and now they're planning their honeymoon. So by just having a conversation and delving that a little bit deeper, these are the things that I found out are important for this particular holiday, for their honeymoon. So I think the biggest difference with travel counsellors is that we strike up a conversation. It really, really is personal, and our hearts go into each and every inquiry that we work on. And we're always available 24/7. So, you know, I'm here now, it's 7 p.m. Most other travel agency have shut the shops, and we're here 24/7. Okay, I do sleep occasionally. So if you're out and you're ringing up to speak to me, you're in Australia because you're ringing, say you're having an amazing holiday, and it's the middle of the night and I'm asleep, there is somebody 24/7 available. There is always a duty office. Please don't ring the duty office just to say that you're having a wonderful holiday. They're going to kill me for saying that. But just to get the point across that even if I'm asleep, or maybe I'm on holiday, now and again I have my own holidays. Sometimes I treat myself. So, you know, if you've got any questions about your booking, there is always, without fail, somebody that you can contact. So next question I was asked was, what is my typical day like, considering, you know, I'm working from home and I don't have that kind of get up and go out to an office somewhere. So my typical day is get up, exercise. If I don't do my exercise first thing in the morning, it doesn't get done because I get stuck into my day, and I sort of think, right, I'll go and do my exercise, I'll do some work, I'll go and do my exercise this afternoon, I'll come back to work. But it just doesn't happen because I get so stuck into my day and so deeply involved with what I'm doing that it just forgets, or then I lose my motivation. So get up, exercise, get the children up, get Andy up because he's normally still in bed snoring. So I'll go and get those three up, get them sorted, out to work, off to school, or off to Nana's house. Nana's watching. Thanks, Nana. Off they go. And then I come back and I get stuck into my work. From a working point of view, then I deal with my emails. I deal with any administration first of all, because I like to know that's all done and dusted. So any confirmed bookings, it might be things like checking you in online, ringing the hotel saying, you know, please can we have a little upgrade because they're really special clients and we want to make sure everything's perfect. So you know, administration wise, things like that get done first of all, and then I move on to any new inquiries that have come in overnight, or any ongoing inquiries that I'm still developing and I'm working on. So that's generally what my day looks like. Then go and get the kids, get the tea sorted, and then I will sit down, have a cup of tea. It's Friday, so I'll have a glass of wine tonight. It's Friday. It's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday. I've lost track of the week. It's when you work from home, you see. And then of an evening, I will usually do some studying. And at the moment, I am studying for something called Clear. And Clear are in charge of all the cruise lines. And cruise is something that if you haven't picked up on right now, cruise is something that I'm really, really excited about and I'm really interested in. So yeah, so at the moment I'm studying, and they have certain exams that you have to pass before you can get your certificate and say I'm a cruise expert. So I know a lot about cruises already, but I would really, really like that certificate to say, yay, I've done it, here, book your cruise. Really quite keen to get that done. So yeah, so of an evening, that's generally what I'm working on at the moment, and that's pretty much my day. Next question that came in. What is my, I can't read my own writing. What is my favourite type of holiday to plan? I can't choose. I love them all. Anything. Or I love organising. I love planning. I love that, you know, I'm behind the scenes and kind of just putting all the little pieces of the jigsaw together. And holidays are a really strange thing. It's one of those things that you don't experience until you're actually there. So you are really putting your trust and your faith into somebody. So I kind of love that I'm that person, just fitting all the pieces of the jigsaw together. So what holidays what my favourite type of holidays plan? I can't anything. UK breaks, trip to London, theatre break, round the world trip to Australia, Thailand, Spain, whatever. All of it. Just love it all. Love holidays. And then, why did I become a travel counsellor? I have admired travel counsellors. This is a true story. I've admired travel counsellors since I was 16, and I was a modern apprentice in travel. And I used to look at travel counsellors thinking, how do they do it? They like the travel counsellors are not given any leads or any inquiries to work from. Literally, we have to go and drum up our own business, which is great because I'm loving all the referrals that are coming in. Thank you very much. But yeah, so to me, to be a travel counsellor is like top of the game in travel. It really is, and the fact that I'm in that club and I'm allowed to be a travel counsellor is absolutely amazing. So yeah, so to me, to be a travel counsellor is like really is the success of being in travel. And I love that everything that travel counsellor stands for, of looking after your customer from the very heart of not trying to sell your customer what they want, what I want to sell, but selling them and offering them the product that actually is perfect for them, and digesting the information that they're talking to me about, and not just saying, well, there we go, this is this one, this is the cheapest, or we've got loads of rooms left at this one, loads of flight seats left on those, we need to sell that one. It is really about finding that perfect fit for your clients. So that's why I wanted to become a travel counsellor. And last but not least, the favourite thing that I experienced on my last holiday. We went to Lanzarote. We went in February. It feels like a lifetime ago now. Got another holiday coming up. We're having a holiday end of August. We're staycationing. We're off to Blackpool, and I've literally just yesterday booked my afternoon tea in the ballroom. But my last holiday away was to Lanzarote, and my favourite thing about that was just to reconnect with the family, especially with Elsie, because she's always on her iPad or in front of the telly. She's sitting somewhere watching telly now, and it was just really nice to kind of put the iPads down, read books, talk to each other, splash in the swimming pool. So yeah, so that was my favourite thing about my last holiday. My least favourite thing was Albert, who wasn't even 2 at the time. He's just turned, you see his birthday cards in the back. He's just turned 2. My least favourite thing was Albert running up and down the aeroplane non-stop, and I thought I was so prepared with all his extra toys and books that we'd packed, and it was kind of lasted okay for a little while, not the whole 4-hour flight, and he was sitting on my knee because he was still a toddler. So next holiday we go on, he will have it. And that was it. That's the list of questions that I'm going to go through today. I have got a few more, but I really enjoyed doing this. I really enjoyed the questions coming in and chatting to people as they've come in, and getting to know a few extra people that I wouldn't have come into contact with otherwise. So I think I'm going to leave the few others for next time. And if you think of anything, best place to travel to in whatever month, and my favourite hotel in whatever destination, pick my brains. At some point, I do want to turn this into a live Q&A. So you pop me a message on screen now, I'll answer you back instantly. But I'm still just getting the hang of Facebook Live. So I thought if I'd be a little bit more prepared this first time around, and then we'll move on to that at a later date. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep the inquiries coming in. Please share this video. My business really is built on referrals and repeat clients, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Please share the video, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Bye.